Harish, a lot of BJP workers there have gathered to greet the Prime Minister, to welcome him to the city. A lot of excitement over Terminal 2 as well. It's gone a little bit viral because of all the bamboo elements in that airport. Now the airport can manage about 2.5 to 3 crore passengers, but the new one can actually take a load of 6 crore passengers annually.
Yes, perhaps Bengaluru Airport now looking at becoming the second largest in terms of the passenger capacity. Right now, Mumbai holds the spot, but perhaps it's just a matter of time before Bengaluru takes over as the assessment of the airport company right now, which is managing this airport. And that's where the Terminal 2 becomes a very crucial infrastructure project. And going by the projection of passenger growth, already the Terminal 1, existing one, perhaps has reached the saturation point, and the Terminal 2 coming in at the right moment to ensure that people or flyers do not face any inconvenience. And as you rightly mentioned, the videos and photos of Terminal 2 have gone viral. At the same time, the design also factors in two aspects. One, sustainability. Second, is what is very primary to the image of Bengaluru, that's greenery and gardens. So that's been put into the plan, into the architecture of this particular Terminal 2 as well. Some of the images coming out are stunning. People are saying that perhaps it will end up being one of the best terminals that the country has right now. And once Prime Minister Modi inaugurates this terminal sometime in December, the Kempegowda International Airport planning to throw open the terminal for passenger traffic.
Yes, Harish, as you're saying, this is terminal in a garden which reflects the city, the garden city of Bengaluru, of course, fastly depleting gardens there, unfortunately. Sustainability, technology and innovation, art and culture of Karnataka to be reflected in that terminal, and so many BJP workers welcoming PM Modi there on his way from the railway station to the airport. And this airport has been made at a cost of about rupees 5,000 crores, and he is going to be inaugurating that 108-foot statue of the founder of Bengaluru, Kempegowda. That's a big push to woo the Vokkaliga community of Karnataka. And Harish, Basvaraj Bomme, the CM, tweeted that that statue has entered the Guinness Book of Records because it is apparently the first and tallest bronze statue of a founder of a city. I know that's a rather technical qualification, but definitely reflective of the effort the BJP is making on all fronts.
Yes, in fact, Shilpa, the initial plan was to have a normal statue of a much lesser height and have it at multiple entry points of Bengaluru. But when the BJP came to power in 2019 and they realized that they did not come too far on their own. In 2018, there were a few seats short, and they need to make gains in areas where they're not strong, which means also attract communities that are not traditionally the vote bank of the BJP. That's when they decided to woo the Vokkaligas. That's when this project was also planned. And they decided to think of the project and make it a much larger one, make it a 108 feet tall one, and have a bronze statue. And the efforts have gone in over the last year or so to ensure that it's ready in time, much ahead of the election. And the second aspect that we have to note here is that it's just not unveiling of this statue. They've also had a very elaborate plan to ensure that it reaches people, the message reaches people that this kind of effort has gone in. And that's why we've had a 45-day yatra over the last few weeks to ensure that holy soil is collected from different places of Karnataka, and the ministers have been on ground. They've been part of this yatra as well, especially the Vokkaliga ministers in this cabinet, whether it's Dr. Ashwath Narayan, S.T. Somshekhar, R. Ashok, Health Minister Sudhakar and others. So the BJP ensuring that this message goes across to the public and they can perhaps mention it once they go for their campaign sometime in April, May next year.
Well, that's very interesting, Harish. Karnataka is pole bound, and the fact is that you're telling us this statue wasn't just a perfunctory unveiling. It has been done by trying to integrate the community. It's a much publicized run-up as well to the unveiling of the statue. A significant part of Mission South is Karnataka. The BJP will be trying its best to hold on to that state. And Harish, now the PM Modi's visit with all these inaugurations and his packed schedule marks the soft launch of the BJP's campaign in Karnataka. Would you say Rahul Gandhi's Padyatra was the Congress's not so soft launch? I would say that was like a hard launch of Congress's campaign in the state.
Launched its campaign, did a soft launch with Siddaramaya's birthday bash. Remember, around 4 to 5 lakh people turned up for that birthday bash. And we haven't had Siddaramaya celebrating his birthday in such a grand manner ever. And as you rightly mentioned, then you had Rahul Gandhi touring the state as part of the Bharat Jodo program. The BJP, in a way, now sees this as getting into election mode. And perhaps with the culmination of Gujarat elections early next month, you will see the Prime Minister and the Union Home Minister visiting Bengaluru more often and also having multiple rallies. The BJP too planning multiple programs to ensure that they can maintain this buzz and momentum heading towards the elections next year. Plans are there to ensure that at least twice a month the Prime Minister can be brought to Bengaluru for a different rally and ensure that these programs are spread across Karnataka. Remember, this is the second time the Prime Minister is in Bengaluru for the last couple of months. The last time he was here to inaugurate a few other projects and also address the public rally near Kempegowda in Bengaluru. So the state unit also wanting to have the Prime Minister and the Union Home Minister visit other parts of Karnataka. There has been a lot of demand coming in from coastal Karnataka and Uttara Kannada district as well to ensure that the Prime Minister visits that district, that region as well, and holds a rally or a public event there. So we will see these plans being worked out and ensuring that some of these top leaders visit the state at least twice a month and visit different parts of the state.
Harish, but the Congress there not letting BJP taking full advantage of the day. DKS writing a letter to the PM saying you haven't fulfilled 90% of that manifesto, and DKS has tweeted about that as well. So Congress, I think, over the course of the day, will have a lot more to say.
Yes, the Congress believes that it has opportunity to corner this government. Over the last 2 months, we have seen the Congress mounting pressure on this government, especially on the issue of 40% Sarkar. What has helped them is the fact that we've had multiple contractors and contractors association coming out and talking about the corruption that exists in the government contracts. And we've also had the PCM
Harish, I'm sorry, I will